audience tonight don't know what's in store, but the people they'll see include Adam Swain, who doesn't realise his mother's travelled halfway round the world. Dance expert Peggy Spencer, who joins in a quick, slow surprise. And Arthur Meadows, who's been a soccer supporter for more than 70 years. For these people and more, it's Surprise, Surprise! Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Cilla Black.
Did you see that? The heat of the studio brought me skate up like that. Can you stop? Thank you. Good evening and welcome to another surprise. And we've got a marvellous surprise to start us off. We're going to have a bit of an ease up. All right? Oh, yes. Knees up. Never get a breeze up. You see, it's come dancing time. And we've got two of the country's leading experts of the light fantastic. And they're here with us tonight. It's the one and only Peggy Spencer and Marcus Hilton. Come in, Peggy and Marcus. Hello, Marcus. Oh, Peggy and Marcus. Welcome to Surprise. And especially you, Peggy, because, I mean, you're world famous for your formation dancing. And I know you've won lots and lots of awards, and I must ask you, which is your favourite one?
Well, I love them all because they were all worth working for, but the one I'm really, really proud of is my MBE.
The MBE. Oh, is that lovely? And I must tell you, Peggy, I'm never so proud of my HMH. Happily married housewife. What about you, Marcus? You're world famous as well. I mean, you're a world champion. What is your favourite dancing?
Well, I compete with my wife and partner, Karen, in ballroom and Latin American dancing.
Oh, isn't that lovely? And I know everybody out there tonight, you think, don't you, that Peggy and Marcus are going to give us a quick twirl, don't you? Yes! No, well, you're halfway there, aren't they? They're right about that. You're not going to dance, are you, Peggy?
No, I'm not good enough for him these days.
Oh, you're very modest. But Marcus is going to dance tonight, and you've got your choice, Marcus, from the whole of this audience. Well, half of it, because half of them are fellas. So you're going to pick your very own dancing partner tonight from all this lot out there. I mean, who do you fancy? All the ladies are there. You get your head up, don't duck down. All them out there, Marcus.
It's a difficult choice. Let's have a look. Have a look.
Oh, they're all holding their breath.
I know.
They're all holding their breath.
I think I'll have the lady at the end there with the blue scarf.
The one that looks like Margaret Thatcher with glasses. But very attractive. In that blue blouse there. Yes, he's picked you, sweetheart. Would you like to come and join us? Come on, be a sport. Gosh, Marcus, what do you think of a close-up?
Great.
Tell us your name. What's your name?
Jill.
Jill. And Gillian. Can you dance?
I used to.
I know you used to. Because, you see, you owe all this to your husband, David.
I've guessed as much.
What are you going to do to your David when you get him home?
Kill him.
You see, your David wrote me a lovely letter, Gillian. He did. He wrote and told me that he's never seen you do it. Because I know an awful lot about our Jill down here, don't I, David?
Yes.
Yes, all because of you. You know, before you met him, before you married him, you were a formation team dancer, weren't you?
Yes.
Yes. Well, surprise, surprise, you're going to dance on our show tonight.
Oh, I'm not.
Oh, yes, you are. Are you excited about that?
No.
Why not, Jill? We've got a lovely frock. Peggy's provided the frock for you. Yes, and we've got Marcus here, a world champion. You're going to dance with him. How do you feel about that?
Terrible.
Proud. Well, David will at least, won't you, David?
Yes, I will.
Yes, you
And
will.
then have a laugh.
We won't have a laugh. This is going to be for real, and we're all going to be very proud of you, aren't we, ladies and gentlemen? Yes! Well, off you go, girl, and get ready. Get that frock on. See you later, Jill. Well, as usual, our Bob has been dashing here and there and everywhere. And earlier today, he knocked on the door of a musically minded lady, Lydia Bonner.
Yes, sir, I'm Scotty behind hedges again. It's wonder I don't get arrested for some of the things I do. I'm not move that twig, it's in the way, I'll break it. I'm here to surprise one Lydia Bonner who lives in the house just next door to here, we hope. I won't tell you what's happening, you just watch, come with me. Hello, Lydia. Come with me a second. Just come here. Hello, how are you? Took your time getting to the door, didn't you? Hello, Lydia. Surprise, surprise. Hello, young man. You all right? There you are. Just hang on to him for a minute because, you see, Lydia, you're Lydia Bonner, aren't you?
I am, yes.
Well, your fellow Vincent,
Yes,
you've got to blame for this because he's told us that you're into music in a big way. Is that right?
I am.
Yeah. And also, he reckons you're a very good talker. You're a bit of a chatterer. Is that right?
I can be. It depends how I'm affected.
Affected? Yeah. Well, you're going to be affected because we have arranged, because of Vincent, for you to be a special guest on the Greg Edwards show on London's Capital Radio.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're pleased about that?
Yes, I am.
Oh, right. Well, the other little bit of information is that it's tonight.
Oh, my God. My legs have gone weak.
Oh, let's don't drop the baby. Isn't he lovely? What's his name?
His name's Kane.
That's Kane. Isn't that great? All right, Lydia. Well, let's make tracks. Make tracks on a radio show. Let's get in the groove and get on the move. Get down. Get up. I only just got down. All right, Lydia. Well, we're going to change the baby first. We're changing nappy. I'm very good at this. I've got an 18-month-old myself. All right, Lydia. We'll get changed and go down to Capital Radio.
Wasn't Kane lovely? Did you like baby Kane there? Yes. Doesn't it make you want to have another? Oh, you are cruel, all you mums out there. Just by way of a change, let's change the subject. A little bit of poetry. They seek him here, they seek him there. The public seek him everywhere. Just look behind the potted ferns, and there he is, our Gordon Burns.
Here. Hi. It's very hard to communicate through all this.
It's all that greenery, isn't it, Gordon?
Yes, I preferred the cocktail cabinet. I'll carry on.
All right, love.
I wonder if you remember the old hit song Band of Gold. Well, we have not one, but two bands of gold this week. David Ellis was on holiday in France last year when he trod on something in the sea. It turned out to be a bad lot in here tonight. This wedding ring with an inscription inside which reads, Irene and Duncan, the 18th of August, 1973. David has tried to find the owners and failed, and so he sent it to us. Does it ring any bells with you? Oh. Sorry, there's worse to come. And this ring here was found in 1974 in the Royal Station Hotel, Newcastle-on-Tyne, and staff have kept it ever since in the hope that the owner might claim it. Inside are the initials H. McP. JSM, the 13th of September, 1939. And Deborah Mall, who sent the ring to us, says that if the ring and owner are reunited, they will lay on a celebratory champagne dinner. So if you have any clues about either of these items, do please give us a ring. Patricia Glover is trying to trace her brother Derek, who she last saw in 1962 or 1963. The family were living in Swindon, Wiltshire at the time, and Sister Patricia thinks that Derek is about 48 years old now. She would love to see him again, despite the fact that he once gave her a good hiding. Now, the reason for this was that she swore at him. She told him to go away. And he more or less objected to her choice of words in his own way, but Pat thinks that it was a lesson well learned, and she'd like the chance to tell him that, politely, of course. And finally, Anne-Marie Waite wrote to tell us about her mum, Sheila Letzer, who at the age of 16 went off to join the circus. She joined the Lacey Troupe as a trapeze artist, and from 1955 to about 1960, she toured in London and America. She hasn't kept in touch with anyone from those days, but would love to hear from them. So, if you can help with this, or any of the other items on the Searchline, then do call us on 01 205 5222. Call us now and speak to our researchers. Let's go right back now to Cilla.
See you later, love, all right? But now, if you remember last week, I phoned Rosemary Huckabee. Now, she does all sorts of acting and impressions, according to her son, Terry, who told us all about her. Anyway, I invited her on the show this week, and here she is. Oh, come in, Rosemary. Where are you, love? Have a seat down there. Yes, now, Rosemary, when I phoned you on the telephone, I must explain to our lovely audience out there, indeed, everybody's sitting at home. Yeah. I phoned Rosemary last week, and you did an impersonation of a witch, didn't you?
And Larry the Lamb, didn't I?
Yeah, but they sounded both the same.
Yeah, I know. I know they did.
Well, tonight you're going to give us a little bit of Macbeth, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, and you've got your wig there, note, and you brought your hat as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, shall we get the... Let's have a look at you with the wig on for a start. Let's see if you look the part. Which way is it?
I'm not sure, Cilla.
Oh, is it? Well, let's have a look. Oh, well, we'll just...
Yeah. Like a bird's nest, isn't it?
Like a bird.
Yeah.
Does it tickle your nose as well?
It does,
Well,
yeah.
maybe the hat will be an improvement, Chuck. Let's have a go. Is that... Which way is the front and the back? Yeah, you put it on. You know the way, don't
Just
you?
about.
Have you found the bit?
Yeah, I think that's... Oh, dear, what are they doing to me?
Oh, you look absolutely lovely, and the offers will come flowing in.
I want to take over from Joan Collins. What I
tell you, I've got more chance of taking over. Yes, mind you, I don't know about this outfit, though.
No.
So would you like to go and get yourself ready?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rosemary, she's going to do Macbeth. Now then, this is going to be a bit arty. It's Macbeth, Act 4, Scene 1, a cavern.
Love, love me do.
Not that kind of you can't get the staff these days, you know, you see. I meant a cave in a thunderstorm. Oh, yes, that's more like it.
Thrice the brinded cat hath mew.
Race and once the hedge-pig whined.
Hark cries, 'tis time, 'tis time. Round about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw.
For a charm of powerful trouble, like an hell broth boil and bubble. The old devil, toil and strive.
Well done. Yes, your Terry will be very proud of you, you know.
Yeah.
And we've got a little extra surprise for you.
What?
Well, you know the two witches that you've been rehearsing with all, you know, for 3 days?
Oh, no. Who is it?
Well, they're two very famous people. Let me introduce you to your very first famous witch. If you've ever got a problem, you write to this lady, because she's the one and only Claire Rayner. There.
course was an old witch.
It wasn't typecasted.
I've got big cobwebs up my nose.
All we've got, all this is flying everywhere.
Oh,
But she couldn't
Darling,
tell.
you and me and the other mystery here, I tell you, they better look to their laurels. The rest
Okay,
of them. We're in business.
I did a guess who that is.
You won't hazard
It's
a
not
guess.
Sir Lawrence Olivier.
But you're very close. If you're a good sport, you would enjoy this person enormously.
Oh.
There we go, come on. It's Dickie Davis, look at that. I think after that we're all going to take a break, but please don't go away because we're going to find out what our Bob is up to on our outside broadcast. And of course to see how Gillian gets on with her dancing partner. So see you in a mo. Don't go away. Oh, thanks. Hello and welcome back. Oh, look at that. Liverpool. We have some Liverpool supporters in, yes? Yes. Oh, isn't that smashing? Actually, it's a great game, isn't it? Yes. Isn't it? Yes. Of course it is, no matter what team you follow. Each team has its own loyal supporters. And you'd have to go a long, long way to find a more loyal supporter than Arthur Meadows. Now, Arthur is 82, and he's been a Chelsea fan since he was a toddler. He even lived opposite the ground and was selling programmes for them when he was only 10. The fool. Well, we thought he deserved a special soccer Cillagram, so I went along to surprise him at his house near Stamford Bridge. Look at this, even the door's blue. Kenny Dalgleish will not forgive me for this. In fact, I'm expecting to be struck down by lightning from Bill Shankly. Come on, let's go. Hello, morning, surprise, surprise. Hello, Arthur, it's Cilla here.
Yeah, no.
And look at all these trophies.
What the dickens are you doing here? Well, I never did.
I've come to surprise you, Arthur.
Oh, you have? Put your hand at me heart there.
Oh, yes,
Still there,
little
isn't
heart's
it?
still
Well, I'm
going.
dead.
Well, you can blame your lovely daughter Peggy for all this.
Well, I don't know.
No, you know what? I never went to bed last night.
Well, what about the photo going to take of all my trophies?
But that was just a little ruse, you see, Arthur.
Yes, but I still want the photo taken of me tray. What the dickens we done all this for? You're a fine girl, you are. Talk about blind dates.
Look at your pictures. Well, they're very fine trophies. Everybody down at Chelsea FC think you're absolutely wonderful. And they want me to sing you a Cillagram today.
Do they?
Because of all your devotion to that club. So you're going to spend the day with me and the team. Is that all right?
That's marvellous.
Because, you know, we all get a kick out of you, Arthur. I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? I get a kick every time I see you standing there before me. I get a kick, though it's clear to me you obviously do not adore me. I get no kick in a plane, flying too high with some guy in the sky is my idea of nothing to do. But I get a kick out of you.
Blue is the color, football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. 'Cause Chelsea is our name.
I get no kick from champagne. Mere alcohol doesn't thrill me at all. So tell me, why should it be true that I get a kick out of you?
Blue is the color, football is the game. We're all together, and winning is our aim. So cheer us on through the sun and rain. 'Cause Chelsea is our name.
I get no kick from
Blue
champagne.
is the color, football is the game. We're
Mere
all
alcohol
together,
doesn't
and
thrill
winning
me
is
at
our
all.
aim. So
Tell
cheer
me, why
us
should
on
it
through the
be
wind
true
and rain. 'Cause
that I get a
Chelsea
kick
is
out
our
of you?
name.
I get a kick. You give me a boot. I get a kick out of you. I must tell you, everyone, you know, Arthur and Peggy here was singing all the way through that. When Chelsea, blue is the colour. Oh, you are firm supporters, aren't you, Arthur?
Well, I mean, when you've been down there all them years, what else can you be?
Well, you know, Bill, we all admire you. You still work today, and we all admire you for all the dedication that you've put into the club, Chelsea. But we've got another little surprise for both of you. I know a lot about you.
Oh, God.
Well, Peggy, I must tell you, remind you of the war, because you and your mum, you were evacuated, weren't you, during the war?
Oh,
Yes.
Every Hughes.
That's right. All the
Everton
way up
West.
the... Pardon?
Everton West.
That's right. Up in Hook in Pembrokeshire.
Yeah.
And you haven't seen her for over
My dad
40
hasn't.
years.
No.
Yes, well, you're going to see her tonight. Yes, sadly, she lost Cyril, her husband,
That's
a couple of
right,
years
yes.
ago. But she's here tonight just to surprise the both of you. Come in,
lovely,
Ivy.
Dad.
Ivy, you.
You can't get up and bed accident.
Oh, isn't that
Hello,
lovely?
darling.
I was
What a
sitting down.
lovely
I
surprise.
don't trust him. I'm glad you're sitting there. I must tell you, everyone, I must tell Peggy.
Warm the seat for you, darling.
I must tell you, Peggy, you'll be my witness. I had to keep. Oh, when I put those shorts on,
He wanted to help you, didn't
he did. I thought I was past blushing, Arthur, but that's exactly what you
Well,
did.
you matched your dress now, then all right then.
I know, yes, red is the colour, because I knew you were all going to be wearing blue tonight. But Arthur and Peggy and Ivy, I think this has been a super reunion, don't you, ladies and gentlemen? Very happy. I think we're going to go over now to our Searchline and maybe find some more happy reunions. Over to you, Gordon.
Yes, and I'm sure we will bring about a few more reunions because we have a very high rate of success in finding the people we're looking for, thanks, of course, to you. So here we go again. In June 1942, Jim Hardy, a soldier, was cited for gallantry when an ammunition dump at 112 Command Depot, Royal Ordnance at Abinger Common in Surrey, was threatened by fire. Jim was driven through the heart of the fire by an ATS girl, 21-year-old Joan Morris. She displayed remarkable coolness and courage, says Jim, and utter disregard for her own safety. And she was also cited for gallantry. He hasn't seen her since, but would love to, if only because he never got the chance to say thank you. So, if you can help us to locate Joan Morris, please do call us. Well, when this picture was taken, Eric Webb was just 6 years old, and in Ward 6 of the St Gerard's Orthopaedic Hospital in Coleshill, Warwickshire. He's now 57 and would be very pleased if we could trace any of the other children in the photograph. This all took place sometime between 1937 and 1939. So if this brings back any childhood memories for you, as always, get in touch with us. And now for our quickies. We're looking for Renee Ogden, who used to live in First Street, Horden Colliery, County Durham. For Marion Minnie Medhurst, formerly Durand, last known to be in Hammersmith, London, and Jean Tanton, last seen by her sister on VJ Day when she was 12 years old. If you can help with any of these, our researchers will be on 01 205 5222 until 10 o'clock tonight, and it hardly needs saying, you can always write to us at Searchline, surprise, surprise, London Weekend Television, London, SE 99 6YW. That's the lot. I shall be back with another Searchline next week. Now back through the undergrowth to see.
Thanks a lot, Gordon. See you soon. And now it's time to tune into our Bob at Capital Radio. Are you there, Bobby?
Yes, Cilla, we're here at Capital Radio. Isn't it great? We've got Richard Beaver in the way, and Greg Edwards, as you can see, is working hard there in Studio A. Lydia can't wait to get in there and spin some discs, can you, Lydia?
No, I can't wait.
Right, I've got a frog in my throat. You seem to know the way. We'll follow you. All right. Thanks very much, Richard. We'll see you in a minute. Okie doke, out this way. We've got to find our way in there, yeah? It's not that easy, I believe. Mind your head on that door, please. And this should be Greg. Hi, Greg. How are you? Nice to see you. This is Lydia.
Hello, Lydia.
He's now the DJ. Could you have your chair?
Oh, sure, anything.
For the next record swap.
For a pretty lady, anything.
How's it going?
Very, very well
It sounds great out there.
Hey, thank you. Nice to see you. Lydia.
Thank you.
And there you go.
Right, I'll go behind you here, Greg. It's very cramped in here, isn't it?
I know, it's only made for one person back here. I think I better get some headphones.
Get some headphones on. Lydia's going to do a couple of links.
Lovely Lydia.
Very exciting.
What's this one for?
That's the microphone.
Great.
That's the turntable.
Okay.
And that's for the carts.
Carts.
That's level 42 and running in the family. Well, we got a special surprise here at the present time. We're live in the studio here at Capitol because Bob Carroll G's, go on, put your headphones on, Lydia. Bob Carroll G's and the surprise team have descended on me. Bob, you explain the whole thing.
Well, earlier on I actually did a surprise hit on a young lady called Lydia Bonner, and for the day we are going to make her a DJ right here and now, thanks to you on Capital Radio. She's going to become a DJ. You might hear a few squeaks because we've sort of descended on the studio and everything's gone chaotic, but we've even made her own special cassette jingle, so if you'd like to plug that in, Greg, it's straight over to Lydia Bonner.
Hit that button, girl.
It's Bonner's Bonanza on 95.8.
And welcome to Bonner's Bonanza. Good evening, everyone. I'm Lydia, and this first record is for my 11-month-old squidge of a son, Kane. It's called Stay Out of My Life by Five Star. By the way, Kane, the title is not relevant.
That's very good, that, Lydia. That's excellent.
These off.
Have you lost sound on your thingy? Can we cut the sound on here? Any tips for Lydia here while she's sat at the desk?
Yeah, just for a lot of people are scared about the microphone. Forget the microphone. It is
How
just
can you forget it?
it's just there to get your voice across to whoever it is you're talking to. Pretend you're working for your son and your father.
Okay.
But, you know what record you're going to play next, don't you?
Yes. It's going to be Down to Earth by Curiosity Killed the Cat. Your favourite?
I've never heard of them. Oh, it must be time to go. Headphones on.
Okay, get ready for your next thing. Put your phones on, Bob.
Okay, my next record is Down to Earth by Curiosity Killed the Cat. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed my mini program. This next record is for Vincent Lonra. That's my fella, Vince, who got me into all this. Hello to both my fans, and a special thanks to Cilla, Bob, and Greg.
Thank you.
That was tremendous. Very, very good indeed. Excellent. How did it sound to you, Cilla?
Lydia, it sounded terrific from over here. Very mid-Atlantic accent there.
Oh, I thought it sounded a bit Mickey Mouse-ish.
Well, that's mid-Atlantic, isn't it?
That's right, Mickey Mouse.
But well done. I'm sure your little baby, Kane, and definitely your husband will have enjoyed that. Now, isn't Greg kind allowing you to do his show like that?
Let me take those off you.
Thanks a lot. Hey, Hey, Bob, I believe you've done a bit of DJing in your time.
I have done a bit of DJing. I can prove it, actually, Cilla. Let me see, you ready for this, Greg? You'll notice that this is rehearsed. We've been featuring the Lydia Barnes Show.
Right here on Capital Radio.
With Greg Edwards' help, we've opened your eyes.
So now it's back to you, Cilla.
Surprise, surprise!
Okay.
Give me 5, my man. That's wonderful. Lace some skin. Yeah. Well done,
Well, Alan Ainsworth and the orchestra are all tuned up and waiting to go. All we need now is our dancing duo, don't we, Peggy?
That's right, yes.
And they're waiting behind those screens over there, so please come in, Marcus and Gillian. Where are you? Doesn't she look lovely?
Doesn't she? I think she looks terrific.
I tell you what, Jill, I've been up all night sewing that frock. I have indeed.
You ought to have got David doing it.
Oh, David, you're going to be in for some stick tonight. But you have been putting them through their paces, haven't you?
Yes.
Especially Gillian. How's she fared?
Very well indeed. She's excellent. Excellent.
Well,
It's Marcus we had trouble with.
Oh, really? Mind you, you've got to be excellent, though, Jill, because a little bird told me that in your youth you were part of a formation team. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
What was the formation team called?
The Thorpe and Hancock formation team.
The Thorpe Hancock formation team. Well, you see, we thought we'd do a little bit of formation in tonight, didn't we, Peggy?
We did, yes.
Yes, and surprise, surprise, we've got a lot of your own mates lined up for you to do that formation dance with.
You haven't?
Yes, the very Thorpe Hancock formation team. There they are over there, Jill. Have a look. Over there. See? All for you, Jill. Are you ready?
I suppose so.
Well, Marcus, you're going to lead her on the floor, aren't you?
Of course I am, yes.
Because we're all dying to. Off you go then, Marcus. And good luck, Jill. Actually, what are they going to dance for us tonight?
They're going to dance a quick waltz.
Oh, they're in.
And we've chosen Waltzing in the Clouds because I thought that was a lovely tune for that occasion.
Yes,
and
of course.
So that's what they're going to dance to.
I couldn't agree more. So, Alan Ainsworth, strike up the band. Well, that was really absolutely smashing, Peggy, wasn't it?
Thank you, yes. It was
Yes.
lovely to work on. It really was.
Well, thank you for all your help, and I must tell everybody out there, ladies and gentlemen, that Peggy and her husband Frank and their famous formation team are unique in being the only team to have won the World, European and British Championships. Isn't that marvellous? And I'd love you all to have a look at this photograph. Look at that, isn't that smashing? And congratulations, Peggy, that's absolutely
Where
lovely.
you got that from?
Well, I can give you a little hint because I've got a little surprise for you now.
Really?
Yes, I have. I was going to pass on, well, I was going to say to you, will you pass on our congratulations to you and your lovely husband, Frank Spencer, and your formation team. But I don't have to do that because you haven't seen them all together all at once at the same time in 25 years. But we've done this tonight, Peggy, and here they are. Ladies and gentlemen, the Frank and Peggy Spencer Formation team, come in, gang. Isn't that lovely? Isn't it smashing? Are you surprised, Peggy?
Can't believe it. Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Hello, Cilla.
It's Malcolm. Your secret's safe with me, Malcolm. I didn't realise. Oh, this is a lovely unit for both of us then.
Yes.
Well, have a sit down, Peggy. Lovely to see you fine. Isn't that nice, ladies and
Well, how
gentlemen?
on earth did you keep this quiet all day?
Well, you know what a blabbermouth I am. I think it's been a marvellous reunion. Nobody deserves it more than you, Peggy, and our Frank sitting over there. That lovely... this next one up, but we'll be back in a couple of minutes to toss a few pancakes and to surprise somebody here in our audience. So see you all later. See you then. Hello and welcome back. You know, I'm still getting over the shock when the formation team came on, the Peggy Spencer formation team. And Malcolm Goddard. When she said Malcolm, and I went, oh, Malcolm! Because I know him as well. It was a surprise to me. Malcolm Goddard. He was the choreographer when I started in this business, about 3 years ago. And it was a little lie. Anyway, to change the subject, you all know what day it is on Tuesday, don't you? It's Pancake Tuesday, and we decided to have a pancake contest. A little bird told us that John Cart and his mate Eddie Edwards just love cooking, and they happen to be firemen. Well, I suppose it's useful if they burn the pan. Anyway, they're always playing practical jokes on each other, so our Bob went along to surprise them at the fire rescue headquarters in Reading.
Good morning, men. How are you? John and Eddie, isn't it? Hello, John and Eddie. Lovely to see you. This meeting's all a farce. Forget all about it. Which one's John and which one's Eddie? Hello, John. Well, John, morning. Surprise, surprise. How you doing? Your daughter, John, Carolyn, actually has told us all about you two. Well, isn't this nice? She said that you're always cooking up surprises and ideas for each other. Well, we've arranged a little competition for you both, you see. You're going to learn how to cook pancakes, as if you don't already know. And then we're going to have a proper competition, and you're going to actually have a race to see who can make the most pancakes and toss them the fastest. Good, eh? So let's get our aprons on.
Okay, boys, come here. Okay, John, okay, Eddie. Now, we show you how to make us a pancake, just like Mummy used to make. First of all, you take us a flour, and it's the flour in the bowl, then you take the milk, and it's the milk in the flour. Then you take the eggs, and it's the eggs in there, and you want us a whisk. And you take us a whisk, and you give it a quick whisk. That looks about as a perfect, yeah? Okay, we get rid of the mix. And it's a bit of the old mixture in the bowl. And you just give it a good whisk around a bit. And there, boys, you see, it's a perfect pancake. Onto the plate, a squeeze of the lemon. And there we are. Just like the mum used to make the pancake. Okay, now then, the boys. It's a competition who can make the most pancakes in the time. I will set the clock and go. Quickly, man, quickly. Come on. With the eggs. Go on with the eggs. We're on to the whiskey, right? A little bit of cheating going on here, I think. Oh, that's nice and hot, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Bit of hot again. Call themselves chefs. Do you know this is a pancake, not a piece of bread, don't you? What? Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's have a look. Stop. How many pancakes have you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5. Well, 7.5 to Eddie. And John's got 1. You cock. 2, 3, 4. I'm all on the floor. 5 or 6. It's difficult to tell because they're all mixed up. Come here. Very good. John, Eddie, excellent competition. But I'm afraid Eddie was the winner. Well done, Eddie. That's excellent. You've got a prize as well for winning. Your prize that you're going to come to the studio with me right now. And you're going to bake some more pancakes and make some more pancakes for our studio audience. But don't worry, there's only 600 of them. I'm glad you won, pal.
There's our winner there in the audience, our Eddie Edwards. All right, Eddie?
Hello, Cilla.
Well,
I'm absolutely worn out.
You didn't cook all those pancakes a day, did you?
Everyone.
You little liar. Have you done any more practical jokes since, I might add?
I got caught by His Highness back here.
Yes, yes.
I
Your
ended
mate.
up driving a racing car at Brands Hatch when I didn't expect to. But I've got a couple lined up for him.
Have you? Well, any pancakes in mind for him?
Can I show you?
Yes, yes.
So.
Surprise, surprise!
Hello, pal.
Make a phone call now, and look at the phone. Look at this. Ooh, yes, it's a shaver. Good for the legs. And you'll never guess who I'm going to call now. Well, I'll tell you who I'm going to call now. Yes, it's Peter Ball, and he's from Cheltenham. And it's, a lot of digits. What? A lot of digits, yes. There's about, well, there's 10 or maybe even 11 here. I must tell you a little bit about Paul, actually. I got a letter from his brother Martin, and Martin tells me that Paul tells jokes, does impressions, and juggles. In fact, he's a right clever dick. So I'm going to call him now and see if he's as good as his talents. Here we go. Ooh. I told you it was a lot of digits, didn't I? And pretty soon, I hope it'll be ringing out. I'm going to invite him on the show. Apparently, Paul balances crisps, packets of crisps, on the end of his nose. It's ringing. Here we go.
Residence.
Pardon?
The Ball residence.
The Ball residence.
Who am I speaking to?
Well, surprise, surprise, it's the Cilla residence here.
You what?
Well, when you answered the phone, I thought you were ever so posh. Who am I talking to, please?
You're talking to Pete. You got the right number.
Pardon?
You got the right number.
Well, I hope so. You live in Cheltenham, don't you?
I do.
Well, this is Peter. This is Cilla here.
Hi, Cilla. How you doing?
I'm fine.
What the hell are you doing on the phone?
Your brother Martin has told me all about you.
Has he?
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
He says you're mental. And judging by the way you answer the phone, I'm beginning to believe him.
Oh, right.
He says you're a practical joker, you juggle. Is that right?
Well, yeah.
I believe you also balance packets of crisps on the end of your nose. Is that right?
Crisps?
Yes.
Balance anything, Cilla.
Balance anything?
Mm.
And what's the easiest thing you've ever balanced on the end of your nose?
The easiest thing?
Yeah.
A cricket bat.
How big is your nose, then?
Don't be rude.
A cricket bat?
Yeah.
And what have you juggled in your lifetime?
I can't juggle. I only balance things on my nose.
But you tell jokes and you do jokes on people, don't you?
Oh, silly things like that. Plenty of that, yes.
Well, we want you to do lots of silly things on our show next week.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
No, this is not Cilla. There's no way.
Why did you think it's Cilla?
You don't sound like Cilla Black.
Well, tell me, what is your idea of Cilla Black? How would she sound?
Oh, it's like, I don't know,
Go on, you can't insult me. Everybody else has.
Are you alright, Chuck?
Well, we shall all look forward to seeing your body and your...
My body? Hold
yes.
on a minute. That was
Well, I meant your body, you know, dressed up all lovely, and your bat, and your impressions next week, together with your lovely wife and your brother Martin. Is that all right, Peter?
That's fine.
Well, I'll see you then.
Take care.
Ta-ra.
Bye.
Bye. Ta-ra.
We've got a technical hitch, so we're going to have to stop.
We've got a technical itch. Going to stop for a couple of minutes. Well, I can have a chat with the audience then, can't I?
The audience here in our studio think that we're taking a break, but we're actually still recording, so that Cilla can spring a surprise.
Do we have anybody celebrating an anniversary or a birthday in our audience tonight? Do we? Yes, one over there. Oh, one there too. Oh, you're nearer. What are you celebrating, your birthday? Are you? It's your birthday today? Oh, you're all shy. You've got a birthday boy over here. What's your name?
Adam.
Adam. Stand up, Adam. How old are you today?
I didn't tell you.
Oh, come on, I'll tell you my age if you tell me yours.
I'll whisper it to you.
Go on then. You never are. You are never 51. Well, this is a surprise to me because you look super. I think we should all sing happy birthday to him, don't we, ladies and gentlemen? Got a technical itchy. Alan, you don't mind, do you, Chucky? Could we have a note there? It's his birthday. Everybody, here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adam. Happy birthday to you. Who's only 51 years old today?
London.
Yes, isn't that a surprise?
It did.
I've got another surprise for you. This is not a technical itch. You see, we recorded all this, Adam. You're actually on the telly now. And I've even got another surprise for you. And you'll have to come down there.
I'm not getting happy to sing. I'm not getting happy to sing.
No, you're not going to sing. I want you to come and join me on that sofa down there. You see, your Gwen, your wife, has written and told me all about you. Gwen, would you like to bring your daughters down too? Come on, lad. I've got a lovely surprise. This is a lovely surprise, isn't it?
Well, I don't know what to expect.
Well, I tell you one thing, Adam, you don't have to sing, that's for sure.
Oh,
but I want you to tell
that.
I want you to tell everybody where you're from for a start.
Well, I'm from Tristan-da-Cunha,
That's a long ways away.
a little island in the middle of the South Atlantic,
Yes.
which we had a volcanic eruption on.
I remember that. I was quite young at the time. I remember that volcanic eruption. That was about 25 years ago.
That's right.
And indeed, you had to be evacuated from that island.
Yes.
Indeed, the whole island had to be evacuated.
That's right.
But you and your family came over to Great Britain, didn't you?
That's right.
And after 2 years, well, the island was declared safe, and your parents went back. But you loved it here so much.
I went back on the expedition to the Royal Society of London to see what it say.
Yes. And you came back because you decided to stay because you
That's
loved Britain
right.
so much. And I know you've been unable to visit your family, but surprise, surprise.
No.
Your family have made that very difficult journey to be with you. Just to make your birthday very special. Here they are, Adam. Your mother Maud and your sister Patricia. Come in.
more the world is changing, the more it stays the same. Life is full of small surprises. It's a never-ending game. If nothing is impossible, will you believe your eyes? If the unexpected brings a smile, that's a big surprise, surprise, surprise. The unexpected hits you between the eyes. The unpredictable, that's the surprise you see. Surprise, surprise.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, everybody watching out there at home, we think this has been a lovely surprise. I'd like to say a very big thank you to everybody who's taken part, especially our lovely reunion over there. I think it's been smashing. Until the next one, which is next week, I'll see you then. Ta-ra! Ta-ra then!